right around 2004, we kept getting a computer virus every month. Who's had a virus on their computers and had to pay a couple grand to have an IT person? We've all had that. Well, Glenn was my IT guy. And Glenn was a friend. He was my first ever radio client. I sold him an advertising program. He's the one that sold me the book on building Adobe page build websites, which we built the ROI dealership on. And Glenn came in, I'm like, bro, seriously, every month it's 2 G's. Are you planning the virus? Be honest, I'll give you 2 grand. He's like, no, Matt, I'm not. He was like, I got an idea. We're going to make we have 40 employees at a time. We're going to give every employee a unique login, username, password. They're going to sign off on a disclosure that we are tracking what they're doing so that we don't get sued by them. And all we're trying to do is find where the virus came from. So about a week later, a whole other weird story, we found where the virus was coming from. That's a different world. And about 2 months after that, he comes back and he throws this giant book on my desk. And I'm talking, it's like this thick. And he said, Matt, this book is going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to want to have your dad fire everybody. And number 2, it's going to have you licking your chops. Now, what is it? He goes, this is the internet usage of all of your employees the last couple months. He goes, I didn't turn the tracking off. I wanted to show you the power of the internet because I know that you guys are obviously big on the internet. You started on the internet, but I don't think you realize the depth of it. Glenn was huge in SEO, search engine optimization, back in the early 2000s. I didn't know what it was. And so he pulls his book open, and sure enough, it was literally like 50 different websites that our employees went to every day. Fishing.com, BassBoatCentral.com, Airstream Campers, you're a motorhome guy, we were an Airstream dealer. AirstreamForums.com, ArcticCatATVs.com. We sold boats, campers, and ATVs. Hunting, fishing, camping. And my dad's like, they're all fired. They should come in. And I'm like, no, this is great because they're all chat rooms. They were forums before Facebook, and probably in the early parts of MySpace. And who remembers MySpace? MySpace, there we go. I had a buddy of mine there that posted it. I guess he had his profile pic still saved, but it was kind of funny. But so I looked at this, and so I started looking at these forums. And it was amazing. Bass Boat Central had 22,000 active daily users. 22,000 bass boat owners on a daily basis were active in this forum. We're a bass boat dealer. I called up Al from Canada, who owned the website, and said, hey, I want to be the exclusive boat dealership for Yamaha Marine. He goes, okay, $500 for the year. I'm like, seriously? Okay, $500, heck yeah. Well, I ended up doing that with 17 websites. And so then what I did was I pulled all of our employees in one by one, and I said, man, Sean, I got a problem. What? We're the exclusive dealer for this website called Bass Boat Central. Dude, I'm on it every hour. Oh, you are? I didn't know that. He didn't know I had, it's long gone, the whole research. I said, I need your help. We agreed to be the exclusive Yamaha consultant. So you can get on there with your name, you have to have your full name, you can't have your nickname, you have to have the company website, a logo, you can't sell, and you have to be informative and help people. I had no clue when I started. Next thing I know, 17 employees every day, all day, when they weren't working, my dad at first hated it, were on these forums. Flash forward about 4 months later. We were the #3 Yamaha dealership in the United States. That's how I met Jay Conrad Livingston. Yamaha brought him in for the top 20 dealers to do a deep dive with him on guerrilla marketing. And we were the example of guerrilla marketing because of these things. I promise I'm going to get to this in a second. And so we got to Yamaha's meeting down in the Grand Ole Opry. You've been in the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, it's a giant building, you always get lost in the hallways. And a guy named Ben Jarrett comes up, and he was the marketing director for Yamaha. And to put it in perspective, we were always on the borderline of what we could or couldn't do with regards to being a dealer. You know, we'd have a person from Seattle, Washington buy a motor from us. We weren't supposed to sell it to them, but no dealer between here and there had it in stock, and we had 100 of them. And so he walks up and he's like, Matt, I got to show you something. Come look at this website. Google.com. To make sure I spelled it. And I had never heard of Google at that point. And he types in Yamaha 4-stroke motors, and guess what comes up #1? Our website, Plapps.com, PlappsProOutdoors.com. Yamaha's #3. We were 1 and 2. And I go, dude, I didn't do it. He goes, yeah, you did. And I'm like, no, I didn't. He was like, you did. You're not in trouble. I go, okay, I did. And so he said, well, I need your help. We are terrible as an industry. Somehow you're the genius of this search engine thing, which I didn't know. He's like, figure out how you did it. And then at the symposium event next quarter, bring that data back and let's teach dealers how to be better. And that was the goal. If you were a Symposium 20 dealer, you signed an agreement that whatever you did, you would share with the community of dealers to help everybody. All tides rise. Like a lot of people can view their competitor a mile away as a competitor, whereas if you help them be better, everybody gets better. And so I did. I went back, I said, Glenn, explain how we're number one on this Google thing. Well, long story short, he showed me how we were number one on Google, and I learned that, and at that point I just started throwing gasoline on the fire.